Coca-Cola is aiming to hit the top end of its 2024 organic sales forecast.
In the world of fizzy drinks, some names have dominated for decades, like the Coca-Cola.
The success of Coca-Cola, is that merely because you have a product with a low price point, or is there more to it than that? How has the organization been able to sustain itself and grow?
But Coca-Cola has over 500 brands and has proven over many years that it can innovate into all parts of the beverage market.
Coca-Cola Hellenic Bottling Company has announced plans to invest $1 billion over the next 5 years.
Amid a slowing U.S. economy, there appears to be at least one thing Americans can't live without: Coca-Cola.
What makes a brand unforgettable? Is it a catchy name, a striking logo, or something deeper, a connection that lasts a lifetime? Let me take you back to 1886 in Atlanta, Georgia, where a struggling pharmacist named Dr. John Stith Pemberton created what would eventually become the world's most recognized drink. He wasn't trying to conquer the world, he was simply trying to make ends meet. What he created was a tonic made from coca leaves and cola nuts, claiming to cure ailments like indigestion and fatigue. He named it Coca-Cola, selling it for a mere 5 cents per glass at a local pharmacy. But what transformed a simple soda fountain drink into a multi-billion-dollar empire? The secret lies not just in the drink itself, but in the masterful art of marketing that took it from a small southern city to every corner of the globe. Coca-Cola's journey isn't just a business story, it's a cultural phenomenon, a testament to human ingenuity and, yes, sheer marketing brilliance. The birth of a legend. In those early days, Pemberton's Coca-Cola was nothing more than a medicinal curiosity. It tasted unique, sure, but its initial success was modest. The real magic began when a man named Asa Candler entered the picture. Candler, a shrewd businessman, acquired the Coca-Cola recipe and brand for a mere $2,300. That modest investment would change the course of history. Candler's genius wasn't in creating the formula, it was in recognizing its potential. He understood that Coca-Cola wasn't just a product, it was an experience. By aggressively marketing the drink, Candler turned it into something people didn't just want but craved. He introduced coupons for free samples, a tactic unheard of at the time. Once customers tried it, they were hooked. The power of branding. In 1887, the now iconic script logo for Coca-Cola was born, crafted by Candler's bookkeeper, Frank M. Robinson. Its flowing cursive letters evoked a sense of elegance and charm. The logo was consistently used everywhere, on signs, advertisements, and even soda fountains, cementing the brand in the public's mind. Candler went further. He didn't just sell Coca-Cola, he sold an identity. Through newspapers, posters, and giveaway items like calendars and clocks, Coca-Cola became omnipresent. The company understood that every time someone saw their name, it reinforced an association. Coca-Cola was refreshing, modern, and desirable. By the early 1900s, Coca-Cola wasn't just a drink, it was a symbol of sophistication, a tiny luxury that anyone could afford. The controversy that sparked curiosity. Around the same time, whispers began about one of Coca-Cola's ingredients, the coca leaf. Yes, in its earliest formulations, the drink contained trace amounts of cocaine. Though legal at the time, it was controversial. By the early 20th century, public scrutiny led Coca-Cola to remove the cocaine while keeping its essence intact. Rather than letting the controversy ruin them, Coca-Cola leaned into their resilience. The drink was refined and perfected, and the controversy only seemed to fuel its notoriety. People couldn't stop talking about Coca-Cola, whether out of curiosity, excitement, or intrigue. Innovating distribution. Candler might have built the Coca-Cola brand, but it was the company's subsequent leaders who catapulted it onto the world stage. By 1899, Coca-Cola was bottled for the first time. This simple move turned the soda from a local phenomenon into a global one. Instead of being limited to soda fountains, Coca-Cola could now be taken anywhere, on a picnic, on the train, or into a bustling city. With bottling came standardization. No matter where you bought a Coca-Cola bottle, it tasted the same. Customers trusted that familiar, sweet, fizzy experience in every sip, and that trust became the backbone of Coca-Cola's success. World War II, spreading the message. When World War II erupted, Coca-Cola seized a once-in-a-lifetime marketing opportunity. The company offered American soldiers a bottle of Coke for just 5 cents, anywhere in the world. It was more than a soda. It became a symbol of home, of comfort in the midst of chaos. But this wasn't purely an act of patriotism. It was a long-term investment. By introducing Coca-Cola to troops worldwide, the company effectively introduced it to the world. Soldiers returning home were already loyal customers, while those overseas who tasted it for the first time became fans for life. By the war's end, Coca-Cola wasn't just an American drink. It was a global brand, a bottle like no other. In the 1950s, Coca-Cola realized it needed to protect itself from imitators. Its solution? A bottle as iconic as the drink itself. Enter the Contour bottle, introduced in 1915 but refined over the years to become instantly recognizable, even in the dark or when shattered. This design didn't just differentiate Coca-Cola from competitors, it became art. Over the years, that bottle has been featured in countless advertisements, movies, and even art galleries. It's not just packaging, it's a piece of cultural history. Connecting emotionally. As the 20th century marched on, Coca-Cola didn't just advertise its product, it created emotions. The campaigns weren't about the soda, they were about how the soda made you feel. Who can forget the 1971 Hilltop commercial? A group of people from all around the world singing, "I'd like to buy the world a Coke." It wasn't selling a product, it was selling unity, happiness, and hope. A message that transcended borders and spoke to the human spirit. The brilliance of Coca-Cola's marketing wasn't just in making you thirsty, it was in making you feel. Embracing modern times. Even today in the digital age, Coca-Cola continues to adapt and evolve. It's not just a drink anymore, it's a presence on your social media feed, a sponsor of your favorite sports team, and a reminder of cherished holidays with its annual Christmas commercials featuring that famous Coca-Cola truck. Coca-Cola has mastered the art of staying relevant while staying true to its roots. Whether it's by embracing sustainability, experimenting with new flavors, or tapping into nostalgia, the brand ensures it remains part of the cultural conversation. A lesson in branding. The untold story of Coca-Cola isn't just about a fizzy drink. It's a masterclass in branding, marketing, and connecting with people on a deeply emotional level. Its success isn't accidental. It's the result of innovative leaders, strategic thinking, and an unrelenting focus on creating something people love. From a humble medicinal tonic to a global cultural icon, Coca-Cola proves that a brand isn't built overnight. It's nurtured, refined, and shared with the world in ways that touch hearts and ignite imaginations. And the best part? Its story is still unfolding, one sip at a time.